I can't hear. A very good afternoon from the WA State Futsal Centre in Bibra Lake in Western Australia. This is the game the girls have been playing for the privilege of playing in the Pepsi Women's State Futsal League. The WA State Futsal League Flames taking on the Women's State Futsal League AllStars. And the AllStars will be wearing the white shirts, and the Flames will be wearing the red and blue. Teams picked from those players voted on by their peers in the competition over the season. We have had a few late withdrawals on the All-Star Select team. Jennifer Pisano in goal has withdrawn, and she's been replaced by Amberly Igloe. And also Katrina Jukic has W League commitments, so she's been replaced by Corinne Stambridge, who will be an able replacement, having played for Cambio Cumbre, who not only won the league battle but also the grand final here a couple of weeks ago in the Pepsi Women's State Futsal League. Hopefully we'll see plenty of skills on show tonight as both teams make their way onto the court. The Flames in the red and blue, and the All-Stars in the white. The officials there, and of course the women will be going to the Women's Futsal World Cup in December and January. That's taking place in Montevideo in Uruguay, so all of the girls playing today hoping to book themselves a place on that trip in December. Only a couple of months away. So this is a great opportunity for them to catch the selector's eye. The All-Stars are going to be coached by Elle Abrahams, while Brian Watkins will be the coach of the WA State Futsal League Flames. Brian just making his way out for one final word with his team. Al Abrahams was already out. I think he just felt a little bit left out there, actually. Al was out there talking to his team. And Brian thinking, I'm missing out. He was the only man on the sideline. Well, hopefully it should be a really good exhibition of women's futsal. Certainly looking forward to it. Rebecca Davies is the captain of the Flames. Just about to get underway. The officials just having a final chat in the middle of the court. Smiles all around, final handshakes for all of them. Obviously, a chance to express themselves today and enjoy a game here at the WA State Futsal Centre in Bibra Lake. Not as big a crowd as we had for the finals, but still they're going to be hopefully entertained with some really good futsal on display. Kick-off just seconds away now. Will be the Flames to get us underway. Straight away, Cam Harrell playing the ball forward. Davies manages. That goes all the way through. Rolled out to Stanbridge. Tries to find Di Felice. Manages to do so. Bonnie McClay switching play to the left-hand side, but just a little bit too high, going out of play. McCartney. Back to Harrell. From the side, Bonnie McClay to Stanbridge. Finds Di Felice. Good run forward, ball over the top. Harrell, though, tall figure, manages to head it away from trouble. Kayla Lyons was the player trying to get forward for the All-Stars. Gets to her now. Harrell cuts it out, comes back to Lyons again. Kayla Lyons, just 18 years of age. Got big raps on her as a player. Harrell. Good pass from her. Down the line it goes. Stanbridge away from Steph Wild. Di Felice back to Lyons, trying to find Di Felice. Ricochet goes to Stanbridge. Slows things down for the All-Stars. Stanbridge again, not being closed down immediately. Pass is not a good one and runs out of play. Moving ball. So penalised is Kim McCartney. Plays her futsal currently for South Fremantle, and the same offence by Bonnie McClay. Moving ball. The ball must be stationary. Steph Wild stretching, keeps it under control. Makes a run forward. My apologies for that sneeze. It's a warm day here in Western Australia, so the pollen count probably a little bit higher. Great chance. The shot ricochets off Lyons. Shot coming in from Rebecca Davies, another South Fremantle player. Shot comes in, blocked by Di Felice to deny McCartney. Will be an all-star ball from the side. Stanbridge plays it straight to Kim Harrell. Chance, good one, saved, good covering across again from Di Felice. Anna Di Felice getting there really quickly just as the shot was coming in. Laid back again, lifted over the crossbar by Kim McCartney. Kayla Lyons, header infield, brought down by Steph Wild. Played out wide, making McCartney stretch, unable to keep it into play. Change made for the All-Stars. Anna Di Felice. Stanbridge just dropping back. Cam Harrell bringing it under control. Good pass infield. Rebecca Davies goes back to Steph Wild, looks for the return pass. Just ran away from her. No goals as yet, almost 5 minutes elapsed here. Bonnie McClay unable to keep the ball in play. Just lost there by Angela Rooney, but she managed to regain possession. This is good for the Flames. Should be a goal. Brilliant save by the replacement goalkeeper, Igloe. Another shot comes in, goes wide this time. So Amberly Igloe, a late inclusion. Normally plays for Melville. Going to have to be alert again. Steph Wild just forced away from goal by Corinne Stanbridge. One back though by McCartney. Across the goal it goes. Nobody there though for the Flames. Played across the defensive line. Stanbridge looking for Michaela Lyons, but it's back with the Flames. Davies picks out Wild. Rooney. Wild in space. Looking to turn Stanbridge. Tries to, but Stanbridge gets the block in. Still alive, though, for the Flames from a long range out. Rebecca Davies over the crossbar. It goes again, but took a deflection, so it will be a corner for the Flames. Steph Wild. Michaela Lyons getting there first, just playing it out of play. Stanbridge getting a touch, annoyed with herself that she couldn't bring it under control. Was partly expecting a lot, I think, to have done so. Cam Harrell outside of the foot looking for the run of Rooney, just too much on it. Harrell cuts it out well. Michaela Lyons quickly, and the first save for Tash Quick. Hasn't had a great deal to do so far in this match. But Lyons with a sniff at goal, just shooting immediately, not looking to take a touch. Hit the target. Play by Harrell, drew 3 players with her on that run. Di Felice and Stanbridge getting a bit of a muddle. Di Felice comes up with the ball, tries a shot. This time she puts it a little bit high, scored an absolute screamer to win the Pepsi Women's State Futsal League Grand Final for Cambio Cumbre. Rooney just getting underneath that one. Angela Rooney studied exercise and sports science at the University of Notre Dame. And that's an errant pass, and it will be goalkeeper's ball for the Flames. Tash Quick just retrieving that. Davies to Rooney. Harrell tries to carry over halfway, closed down well. Stanbridge. Back with Harrell, tries a shot from long range, it's wide. So the number 19 for the All-Star select on the ball now is Laura Waltman from Murdoch Warriors. Waltman to Stanbridge. From the side again for the Flames. Can they get the opening goal? Stanbridge intercepts. Trying to get forward now is Waltman. Tries a shot and Waltman has scored. And it is first blood to the All-Star Select team. Waltman getting the opening goal, really she was so wide you wondered how she could possibly score from there. Tash Quick probably just obscured her vision as the defender closed in. But Laura Waltman, the graduate of Perth College, opening the scoring for the All-Star select. Lyons deflects it to Waltman, a little bit of confusion. And that was a risky ball, and it's an equaliser. Well, it was really not the greatest of passes, and it was easily finished with the goal at her mercy in the end. So 1 goal apiece. So literally just a minute after they score, Rebecca Davies pulling a goal back. It's a terrible pass behind her back by Esther LaGreca. She was in a little bit of a tight spot and tried the flash. We did say this game has really no meaning, but you've got to try these things, and that makes it 2, and Rebecca Davies gets a second for the Flames. Just cut infield and managed to get the shot inside the near post. Really left the goalkeeper, Amberly Igloe, grasping at air. Wonderful finish, but coming back straight away. Good save by Tash Quick on that occasion to deny Esther LaGreca. So the game really livening up now. And 3 goals in 3 minutes. Well, you would think that is the case. It's always going to liven things up a little bit. Now the All-Star select looking to get back, having had the lead just 2 minutes ago. Find themselves trailing now. Rebecca Davies, 22 years old. Birthday on the 20th of November, so early birthday present. 2 goals for her. Stanbridge making her way forward, looking for Waltman wide, but just pushed it too far ahead of her. Tash Quick looking for options, just rolls the ball to Cam Harrell. McCartney. Help forward, just gone out of play though. Harrell given space to carry forward. And McCartney. Davies looking for the hat-trick, but wasn't a shot. She was trying to pick out teammate McCartney. But it's now back with the All-Star select. Stanbridge just getting underneath that as she tried to lift the ball forward. And immediately substituted. Waltman manages to get round the first defender. Waltman's through again. Can she get a second? Good covering defence. And that was brilliant defending by Steph Wild. It was a certain goal had she not got across. So Waltman looking lively for the All-Stars. Played out of play. Katie Kennelly just too tight an angle. Davis just trying to help the ball up the side. Nobody there though for the Flames. And another misplaced pass by Katie Kennelly. Harrell just running the ball away from McCartney. Igloe rolls it out for Waltman. Harrell intercepts. Harrell passes, trying to get the shot away as Steph Wild, but she was closed down well. First time pass from Davies. Shot came in, went into the back of Kim McCartney. Smile on the face of Harrell. I think she will always say that was going in, but McCartney was trying to get out of the way. Igloe bowls the ball forward, nodded on by Brie Alexander. Harrell plays the ball out wide to Steph Wild. Davies first time looking for McCartney, just ricochets off her knee and out of play. Strong challenge coming in from Steph Wild, who says the game of futsal has been great for her. It's taken her to Spain and Guadalajara playing the game. Gets the decision from the referee. So it will be a Flames ball from the side. We're approaching the final 5 minutes of the first half. Another shot from long range from Davies this time. Lifts it into the roof. Igloe, the late replacement for the All-Star select, playing the ball out of play on that occasion. Comes across, shot, what a goal. And that is a first half hat-trick for Rebecca Davies. Everybody stood still. Davies ran through and struck a powerful left foot shot. Igloe just watched it. I think she thought it might have been going wide, but it just whistled past her into the net. 3-1 rather, to the Flames over the All-Star select. Davies with a first half hat-trick. Scored 3 goals in a row. McCartney now going forward. Forced wide. Igloe saves with her feet. Desperate challenge and clearance from Katie Kennelly. Does well. All-Star select just feel they need to settle. They've just had the wind taken out of their sails at the moment. Steph Wild to Rooney. Rooney, nice little shimmy from her. McCartney with a shot. Igloe saves. And cleaning up again is Kennelly. Steph Wild just directing Cam Harrell into the space. Comes to her from the corner. Goes round one, but can't get round the second player. Harrell helps it forward to Rooney. Played out of play by Brie Alexander. Rooney short pass to Steph Wild. Good block though coming in on that occasion from Esther LaGreca. McCartney to Rooney. Rooney just lifting it forward, then coming forward herself to try and close down. Strong challenge from Steph Wild. Takes it to the corner, opens up, tries a shot. Rooney taking up a good position at the back post. Wild to McCartney, side foots it wide. Good movement. The All-Stars just a little bit static. Flames showing all the movement at the moment. Good pass forward. Good run forward as well. LaGreca hits the turf. And a shot in the end just going wide from Brie Alexander. She's managed to win a corner though. Comes in again. Good running shot from LaGreca, but it goes over the crossbar. Esther LaGreca from Swinburne Senior College in Melbourne. Started her futsal playing for South Melbourne. Steph Wild, strong pass forward. Just caught McCartney a little bit by surprise. Harrell makes it 4. Wonderful finish, just skipped over the ball. And Igloe had to come off her line, but there was very little she could do to prevent that going into the roof of the net. Harrell gets the 4th with just 2.5 minutes left on the clock for the Flames. De Felice back on for the All-Star select. McCartney just over the side. Becca Davies making her way forward. Now dropping back, showing for the ball. Rooney just beaten by De Felice. Tash Quick gets down quickly. Gets her body behind the ball, otherwise that might have crept in at the near post. Good idea from Davies, looking for the run of Harrell. Just a little bit too much pace on the ball. Alexander to De Felice. First time pass is a good one. De Felice though, unable to keep the pass in play from LaGreca. Rebecca Davies Finds Rooney. Rooney, close attention coming from Katie Kennelly, and across the goal it went. Rooney did really well to get away from the defender and also get a cross in. Unfortunately for her, nobody was there for the Flames. Greca just went a little bit too high. Brie Alexander from South Fremantle just trying to nod the ball forward. Good challenge from Alexander, plays it across. Quick comes off a line quickly. Well, you'd expect that with that name, wouldn't you, really? Katie Kennelly pulling out of the challenge, otherwise it could have been a really nasty one. But Tash Quick, superb goalkeeping. In the final 30 seconds as Harold just blocks Di Felice's clearance. Bowled forward again. Kennelly kept the ball alive. Brie Alexander trying to turn. Has to go back to Di Felice. Pulls wide. Gets the pass. Shot comes in. Steph Wild blocks in front of Tash Quick. Now tries to get the ball forward quickly. Over halfway she goes. Plays it out wide. Cam Harrell, no one's picked her up. And she got really underneath that. Should have buried that and made it 5. And that will be the last piece of play in the first half. Well, it was the All-Star select who took the lead in the 9th minute, courtesy of Laura Waltman. And then it was the Rebecca Davies show. 3 goals from her. 2 of them coming within 2 minutes of that opening goal. And that gave the lead to the Flames. And they were 3-1 up thanks to a hat-trick from Davies. And then Cam Harrell scoring in the 17th minute made it a scoreline that reads at half-time. The WSL Flames 4, the WSFL All-Stars 1. And welcome back to the WA State Futsal Centre, second taking on the WSFL AllStars, about to get underway. I'm Ashley Morrison. Hope you're enjoying this stream from the WA State Futsal Centre. Really good first half of the WSL Futsal Flames taking on the WSFL AllStars, about to get underway. I'm Ashley Morrison. Hope you're enjoying this stream from the WA State Futsal Centre. Really good first half, a little bit slow to get going, and then Laura Waltman's goal in the 9th minute really livened things up for the Flames. But immediately she scored for the All-Stars, and it was immediately the Flames bit back, and it was a hat-trick from Rebecca Davies, the 22-year-old from South Fremantle, who really gave the Flames the ascendancy. Special Waltman just losing out. Just feel the All-Stars need to get the next goal. Steph Wild carries over half-time, forced away. Good challenge coming in from Harrell, make it 4-1 at the break. The All-Stars get us underway for the second half. Stanbridge back on for them. Really just need something special. Waltman just losing out. Just feel the All-Stars need to get the next goal. Steph Wild carries over half-time, forced away. Good challenge coming in from Michaela Lyons. Played across the goal, but out of play by Rebecca Davies. Rolled out, and a good break down the sideline, but just losing possession in the end. It was Bonnie McClay. Davies blocked, strong challenge coming in, and it was a good one from Michaela Lyons. She's again putting pressure on and doing a good job. Rebecca Davies playing the ball though off Lyons over the side. Wild gets it past Bonnie McClay. McClay making a run forward. It's just now a case of whether Stanbridge can find her. She's waiting in the centre circle. Stanbridge plays out wide. Good calling from McClay. Closed down by Wild. Bonnie McClay playing for Brazajinga. She's actually a triplet. Has a brother Jack and a sister Ella. Drives the ball into Steph Wild, and McCartney back to Rooney. Davies quietly going about her business, finds Steph Wild in space on the left. Comes back to McCartney, just ricochets off both shins, and then she gets it under control. Waltman on the deck, manages to play the ball forward, and out of trouble for the All-Star select. Rooney back to Rebecca Davies. Good pass, and it was well read and cut out by Laura Waltman. Stanbridge under pressure from McCartney, and did really well to play it into McCartney so that it will be the goalkeeper's ball. Amberly Igloe called up at the last minute when Jennifer Pisano was unavailable. The Cambio Cumbre goalkeeper. Good chance for them. It was clever play, but Michaela Lyons' pass just not getting past the defender. A little bit of a push in the back on that occasion from Davies. So free kick goes the way of the All-Star select. Ball a little bit too high there for Stanbridge. Stanbridge, who's looking for a career in sport, just lifts the ball straight into the arms of Tash Quick. She bowls the ball forward, and it really had stretching to try and keep that ball alive, but unable to do so was Davies. Good chance if they could just pinch it. Lyons working hard. A little bit of a scurry at the back for the Flames. But it was good communication from Quick, just telling them to play it out over the side. Bonnie McClay to Stanbridge. It was a good ball angled across the area, and coming in trying to get the touch was Waltman, looking for a second goal. Now it comes to Waltman. She slipped, did touch the ball, really unfortunate. Full stretch. There was nowhere really she could put her hand, and that's what I think she's explaining to her teammates. Steph Wild manages to Well, she doesn't. She tried to turn Bonnie McClay, didn't manage to do so. Waltman keeps it in play. Quick manages to save at her near post. Good run, though, from McClay. Rebecca Davies helps it forward to Rooney. Good block again from Waltman, working hard. Rooney, Waltman bounces off her and hits the deck. Steph Wild, good step over, but stolen by Waltman. Waltman plays the ball to Bonnie McClay. It's going to be an own goal. They've got the goal, the first goal they needed after the half-time break. It was a good run from McClay, but it was, believe it or not, Rebecca Davies who got the final touch. So she has 3 for her team and 1 for the opposition. Is that the lifeline the All-Stars were after? Almost 5 minutes gone in the second half. Last time the All-Stars scored, the response was almost immediate from the Flames. Now it's a case of whether they can get that second goal. Comes to the edge of the area. Quick came off her line really well. Rolls the ball out to Cam Harrell. Rooney back at goal. Lays off a perfect pass. Well, Igloe needed to come off the line quicker than that. She stayed at home and really gave Rebecca Davies the easiest of chances to bury that. Davies has her 4th and the Flames have their 5th. And Davies makes up for the own goal immediately. Once again, scores within a minute of conceding. Really was just given too much space. Harrell cuts infield. Strong attention from Waltman. Rooney holds the ball up well. Harrell flicks the ball outside, trying to help it down the sideline was McCartney. But there was nobody forward for the Flames. Stanbridge shows and gives the ball to Bonnie McClay. Trying to run it down the side for the run of Waltman. It was deflected off Harrell. Wry smile from her. McClay plays it into Steph Wild and it'll be a corner to the All-Stars. Can they peg back another goal? And try and hang on to that for a little bit longer, but all deceived by that pass. So Flames ball. Harrell tries a shot. Well blocked by Michaela Lyons coming back. Stanbridge to McClay. Waltman back to Stanbridge. Waltman does well and again goes round another. Tries a shot off the outside of the post. Well, could she have laid it across the goal? Michaela Lyons had done really well pulling wide, but Waltman, brilliant steal and then a run from her. Very determined and going straight for goal. She's going to steal it again here. Waltman stops. Good recovery though. McClay tries a shot, ricochets off Rooney and out of play. Good signs from the All-Stars. Anna Di Felice though having to stretch. Gets the ball back. Di Felice going through, just trying to toe poke it ahead for Waltman, but just got too much on that. Again, Michaela Lyons, only 18 years of age, is showing some really good awareness, just the spaces that she's moving into to create space for her teammates. Rooney, Waltman waiting to pounce. Comes out to Harrell. Finds Wild in space, and Wild really shouldn't have scored from there, but she does. Igloe very upset. Nice to see Anna Di Felice saying, look, don't worry, just enjoy it. 6-2 now in favour of the Flames. Steph Wild with her first goal in the 29th minute. Wild on the ball now. Finds Harrell, makes her way over halfway. Rooney, Wild's in space. Good save from Igloe. Rooney again, just off balance slightly when she hit that ball. Stanbridge. Lyons, good pass from her. Finds Waltman. Waltman appealing, but it was kept in play by Lyons, and really put Waltman under a little bit of pressure, but Waltman again strong as ever. Plays for Melville City in the 11-a-side competition. It was in fact Melville City who prevented the Northern Redbacks. Well, Northern Redbacks won the league, but they prevented Beckenham Angels winning the league with a draw the second game out from the end of the season. Several of these players playing for Beckenham Angels, so Laura Waltman might not be the most popular of players out there. Rooney from the side. Davies just taking her eye off the ball for a split second. Hitting the deck. Stanbridge always available. Di Felice trying to cut inside Harrell. Harrell though gets a toe there. It's 2-on-1. Stanbridge forces Wild away from goal. Rooney had made a good run, but Wild just keeping possession. Di Felice's deflection goes to Rooney. Rooney shoots. Igloe saves with her feet. Stanbridge receives from Brie Alexander. Alexander making the run forward. Wild uses her body well to shield it from the on-rushing Alexander. And now with time and space. Harrell across and picked out Rooney inside the circle. She should have really finished that. High five between the two players, but Rooney just, I'm not quite sure, just got her angles wrong as she ran in and got the connection. Stanbridge with a step over. Rooney steals. Harrell turns. Again, it's 2-on-1 at the back, and Harrell gets another goal. Her second of the match, and the 7th for the Flames. 7-2 the score now. And just exposed at the back, the All-Stars. We're in the final 10 minutes of this match. All-Stars versus the Pepsi WA Women's State Futsal League Flames. Coming up next is the men's game. Rebecca Davies just pulling away from Di Felice. Steph Wild to Davies. Shoots. Ooh, just past the left-hand post. Davies hungry for goals today. She believes that futsal has provided her with far more opportunities than playing 11-a-side football. Wants to win the league with South Fremantle. Was unable to do that this time around. The final was played between Cambio Cumbre and Hammond Park. Cambio Cumbre coming out victorious. Davies on the ball now. Finds Wild. Wild, who plays for Brazajinga, to Rooney. Rooney, who was part of the Cambio Cumbre side that were victorious. They had a wonderful season. Won 17, lost 1 and drew 3 in the regular season. And of course, Flames side will be heading to the Women's World Cup in Uruguay in December and January. Great opportunity for these girls to see the world playing futsal. Rebecca Davies again surges over the halfway, finds Steph Wild. Wild in, wow, that was a brilliant bit of skill. She dummied Igloe, who was forced to go to her left, and then just dinked the ball to her right. And that is 8-2 now in favour of the Flames. Wild looked like she injured her hip flexor a little bit taking that shot. But she now has her second goal of the match as well. Just didn't fall, did it, on that occasion for Katie Kennelly. She was in a good position, was just trying to dink it past Tash Quick. But never got the connection she was looking for. Rooney, though, now back heels it. McCartney into the legs of Davies and out of play. Anna Di Felice. McCartney to Davies, nodded down by Rooney. Steph Wild looks for a shot. Deflection came off Di Felice. Corner to the Flames. A little bit of confusion as to who's going to go where. Rooney makes a run. It frees up Wild at the back. Shoots. That's a good save from Igloe. That was going in under the bar. She had to get something on that. Amberly Igloe, a late replacement for the All-Star team. Feel a little bit for her. A bit of a baptism of fire. Comes back to Davies again. Good pass from her to McCartney. McCartney tries a second time. Pushes her shot, though, the wrong side of the left-hand post. Igloe pulls the ball long. Good header from Davies. Just taking it away from Brie Alexander. Good run again. Alexandra picking out the team. Anna Di Felice, strong challenge coming in. Unable to keep the ball in play. Di Felice goes back to Alexander. Played out wide. Shot comes in from La Greca. Just off the outside of the post. Harrell bursts forward. Brilliant skills from Davies. Well, it was behind her. She brought it under control and then had the presence of mind to pick out the run of Harrell with a wonderful back heel. Steph Wild. Good footwork from her. Closed down, though, well by Brie Alexander. Brie wins the decision. Gets a shout out from the coach, Al Abrahams. Strong header, but out of play. And a timeout has been called with just under 5 minutes remaining in the match. The scoreline currently reading WSFL Flames 8, WSFL All-Stars 2. Al Abrahams just telling his players what he wants from them in the final 4 minutes. Katie Kennelly was the player with the firm header. Certainly there's been plenty of running from the All-Star lineup. They've just been outplayed a little bit by the Flames. Did have a couple of players pull out of the All-Star lineup. One of them was Katrina Jukic, of course, of the Perth Glory. She's also been playing for South Metro. Experienced player at 25 years of age. Corinne Stambridge came in for her, the Cambio Cumbre player. And as mentioned before, also lost their goalkeeper, Jennifer Pisano, from Cambio Cumbre, and Amberly Igloe was the late call-up recipient. Will be a Flames ball from the side. Harrell makes her way across. Feeds Steph Wild. Finds Davies, always available. And a rare mistake from Rebecca Davies, and a rare smile actually from her. Didn't see many smiles when she scored her goals today. And the first mistake she makes, she actually gives us a smile. Tash Quick feeds Harrell. Stambridge is ahead of her. Good first touch from Davies. Good intercept, but just gone out of play. Al Abrahams saying he doesn't want the Flames inside the All-Stars half. Wants to try and condense the pitch and close them down inside their own half. Harrell, strong challenge coming in with Brie Alexander. La Greca, well, given possession to Steph Wild. Alexander was there, gone out of play. Alexander doing a good job again. Strong challenge from Esther La Greca. Good pass, but quick off her line really well. That was brilliant play by her. Great awareness and stopping Katie Kennelly getting a shot away. Steph Wild holding play up, keeping the ball away from Alexander. Davies turns. Davies again. Shot comes in. Igloe, that's a good save at full stretch. Corner for the Flames. Aerial pass. Alexander did well, jumping high to take it away from the player behind her, Kim McCartney. Kim McCartney went to Australian High School in the southwest of Western Australia. A few country girls playing in this, which is good to see. Shot from Harrell, looking for her hat-trick, already has 2 today. Alexander finds Stanbridge. Stanbridge, though, with nobody in support, has to go back. Looked as if she was grabbed by McCartney. LaGreca picks out Alexander. First touch takes her away from Harrell. Stanbridge, good movement. LaGreca, will she get it? Yes, she will. Can she keep it? No, but it's a hurried clearance from Rebecca Davies. Stanbridge back to Brie Alexander. So Stanbridge dropping back. Helped forward, LaGreca. Davies just playing it out of play. Stanbridge again. Esther LaGreca across. Tash Quick was a long way out. And then just played back to her by Rebecca Davies. 3 players going towards Wild and closing it out. Alexander was the first one there. Good strong challenge coming in from her. Plays for Murdoch Warriors outside on the 11-a-side game. Ringing the changes again. Michaela Lyons makes her way back on, and we've got another timeout with 1 minute and 20 seconds remaining. Score is still 8-2 in favour of the WSFL Flames against the All-Stars in this showcase game at the end of the season. 4 goals to Rebecca Davies for the Flames. 2 to Steph Wild and 2 to Cam Harrell. Davies also scored one of the All-Stars goals, an own goal. Too narrow an angle to be playing that for Bonnie McClay. Harrell. Waltman's back out there. Strong challenge from Di Felice. Waltman again. Well, was she blocked by McCartney? Not sure she'd have got on the end of it, but she was there. Strong again from Waltman. Great save again from Tash Quick. Brilliant. Well, it's great to see her playing so well. Across the goal it comes, and it's deflected out. Probably for a corner, it is indeed, but Tash Quick missed so much futsal because her job with BHP Bulletin took her away from the actual league. By all accounts, she loves karaoke, so maybe giving us a song at the end of the game. Rooney, good work done. Igloe, well, that's a brilliant second save. Should have done a little bit better than she did with the first one, but that was superb to deny Harrell her hat-trick. Wild back to Harrell. Harrell's got time and space. Igloe manages to save at a near post. Rolls the ball out to Waltman. We're in 12 seconds to go. Michaela Lyons, can she score? No. Quick comes off her line again to smother. Brilliant goalkeeping by Tash Quick. Lyons quickly plays it in, and Bonnie McClay gets the shot away as the whistle blows. It goes high over the goal and would have made no difference to the result. It's been an emphatic victory for the Flames over the All-Stars. 4 goals from Rebecca Davies, 2 from Steph Wild and 2 from Cam Harrell. And a final scoreline that reads the WSFL Flames 8, the WSFL All-Stars 2.